Tonight, two schools only separated by 1.6 miles will do battle, and a lot of pride will be at stake. Both teams are young and only feature two seniors on their squads. The Murphy Panthers come in licking their wounds after a close area loss to Theodore Tuesday night, while Williamson is undefeated in area play and getting geared up for a tournament run. Can the Panthers show some Carlin Street pride and still a win, or will the Lions growl themselves to another win tonight? It's about to go down for the MCPSS High School Basketball Game of the Week. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Al Whedon along with the coach, Ronnie Arrow. Coach, these teams are quite young tonight.
They're quite young. Their records are very close, 15-15 for Murphy, and Williamson is 12-11. Williamson's 5-0 in area play. But the bottom line is that what we said about the first game with all the seniors,
right,
this game is going to be the other way.
Exact opposite.
Exact opposite. Williamson has 7 freshmen that'll be in this game.
Wow.
So the thing that you've got to watch for in this game, there's going to be a lot, I say this a lot, there's going to be a lot of pressure, man-to-man pressure. Mm-hmm. There's going to be, some of them are going to play a diamond, 1-2, 1-1 full court press in talking to the coaches, but they're not going to change their strategy. It doesn't matter if they're freshmen, right, doesn't matter if they're seniors. They've been practicing. Now they got to show up and do what they do in practice and bring it in the game.
Sure do have to do that. Williamson, as you just said, features 7 freshmen. They have 1 sophomore, no juniors, and 2 seniors on this squad. Coach Sean Bay Hunter told me at the Gulf Coast Holiday Classic, he said, Al, I have a really young team this year.
Well, he does, but he also told me yesterday that they've grown up from the start of the year. So if you're young, you better hope that they grow up in a hurry.
Yeah, they're definitely getting some experience.
The future is bright at Williamson.
It is, it really is, it truly is. So get a chance, we're gonna put up the starting lineup and let you see who's gonna get the start tonight for both of these teams. For Murphy, they're starting TK Barnett, Kenley Simmons, averaging 10 points per game. Barnett is the leading scorer with 14.2 points a game. Cam Dickerson gets the start along with Jaden Mangrum and Jaboris Jenkins. 2 Murphy Panthers are not playing tonight, and second leading scorer, DJ Johnson is out sick, along with the big man, CJ Brisker, 6'4". He won't be playing tonight as well, so height will be at a disadvantage for Murphy. For Williamson, John Austin, Robert Brown, Jarius Cross, Silas Evans, second leading scorer on the team, and Corian Hawthorne Coleman, he leads the team with 14 points per game. He's a 6'2" freshman, Coach Arrow. And the forward, Silas Evans, is a 6'8" sophomore, number 12. So, you know, Williamson has the height advantage, but experience, you can throw it out the window for both of these teams. They're basically getting experience right now.
And Coach Epps said they're quick. They can get to the hole, but because their size, they're not finishing. But with the Evans kid at 6'8",
6'8",
12
sophomore.
points and 10 rebounds a game he's averaging.
He is. So he's a big fella down low, and there will definitely be pride on the line tonight as Williamson will have their home white on with Lions and the uniform I love. I saw it the other week at the MLK tournament. Murphy has on their Carlin Street goldenrod yellow, Coach Arrow. It has Carlin Street across. It doesn't have Panthers, doesn't have Murphy on it. It has Carlin Street.
Carlin Street.
Coach Epps said, yeah, we're going to rock them tonight. So they're going to come out looking good. But a good ball game we're expecting to see right here between Murphy and Williamson. Once again, this is a non-area contest. Williamson is a 5A school. Murphy is a 6A school. Technically, the larger of the 2 schools. And Murphy comes in at 10-15, and Williamson 12-11. Also, just like the ladies, Williamson undefeated in area play, Coach Arrow, 5-0.
5-0, and you know, Coach Hunter has done a really good job. He's got quite a bit of success, and we'll get into that in a little bit. But first, right out of the box, a drive and a layup.
And a foul called against Murphy. Quick foul as Jaboris Jackson picks up his first one as he is called on the charge. So we have the action here underway.
Bringing the ball up the court. I tell you, there's some really good size. passing the ball around. They've got to get some movement going. Nobody's passing and cutting through. Nice drive.
There is the freshman, Corian Hawthorne Coleman, leads the team with 14 points per game for the Lions.
Both bunches are passing the ball and a turnover.
Murphy throws it away, Coach Harold. Goes over to Williamson. Nice shot right there, Sean B. Hunter talking to his freshman.
Big fella Silas posting up down there wanting the ball.
He's calling for it. You can see him. And they get it down to him. He has the size of it.
Nice
Over
move.
Jackson
Nice
spins
move.
and turns and drops it in. Jaboris Jackson only 5'8". Defending is 6'8". Silas Evans. That's an entire foot difference in height.
At least. You know, that's going to be an issue because if you're that small, you're going to have to front and help from the backside or they're going to go into him every time.
Now Jenkins is a wide body down there at 5'8", so he can handle himself on the block, but the height will be a disadvantage for Murphy tonight.
That thickness might be good in football,
right?
But when you got size and a kid like Silas that can play, you better front him and take that and help on the backside.
Foul call on the Panthers. Their second team foul checking in for them. So unless he has gotten better, it looks as if C.J. Brisker has checked into the ball game. So maybe he is not sick anymore, as Coach Epps told me earlier. Because I see 34 on the floor. So I'm going to go with C.J. Brisker, and a nice runner drops in by Robert Brown. And Williamson on top by 4 early in the contest.
You know, yesterday he had said that he thought Brisker was going to play. So evidently he was. Now Johnson, I don't think is going to play.
That 3 no good by Mangum. Turnover to Williamson. So it does look as if Brisker is out on the floor tonight. That's definitely going to give some size because he is 6'4".
Right.
That'll help out the Panthers tonight. Brown brings the ball across the timeline. Lost turnover on the play. Murphy comes away. Errant pass by Jarius Cross. They're going to try this through again. No fakes by Mangum. They kick it out. There's the 3,
Boom.
And it drops in. T.K. Barnett.
Yeah, they're going to have to close out quick on him.
Barnett shoots 23% from the 3.
Here comes the press. When they score, look for the 1-2-2 press. They will, Coach said that they will be able to do man-to-man also.
Traveling on the play, Silas Evans was screaming for the ball right there at the top of the key, but they got it to him too late off of the travel.
They're going to have to get the ball to TK and let in TK Barnett to be able to get some scoring in. He's their leading scorer.
Turnover. Williamson's basketball. Brown in control. 6'1" senior, one of 2 seniors for the Williamson Lions this season.
Look up the court. We're going to see the big fellas down there on Silas. Brisker, he's got a job.
Silas had it, just didn't put enough oomph on it. Ball dies at the rim.
They're coming down every time.
Oh, nice inlet pass. Brisker couldn't finish it, but following it up, Cam Dickerson gets the bucket. Panthers down 1 early here in the contest. Halfway point of the first quarter. Al Wheaton, Coach Raniero on the call with you. That's going to be a travel on Robert Brown. He got a little lazy with the pass and took an extra step. Checking in for Murphy, number 21, Cam Pritchett. Pritchett is a 5'9" junior guard for the Panthers.
Simmons bringing the ball down the court. Pritchett. Nice play.
Look at Brisker try to score down low. He's asking for the foul. What happened?
You know, the size isn't mattering at all. Murphy's going inside. They're challenging those big kids.
They're challenging Evans. That's going to be a push-off foul called against Corey and Hawthorne Coleman.
Oh, did you see that one?
It was a quick,
I didn't see
Dorothy Perkins was quick on the whistle right there, Coach. That's all I can really say.
In my brain,
he must have put that elbow out there.
Yeah, I think you're right. Easily bringing the ball across. Pritchett. Got to penetrate in there in those seams. Nice pass.
Open right there at the top of the lane. Cam Dickerson slashes his way to the goal, and Murphy takes the lead 7-6 here in the first quarter over Williamson.
Nice pass and a charge.
Another offensive foul. That's the second offensive foul against Williamson, and the third offensive foul of the ball game for both teams. So the officials aren't swallowing the whistle early, Coach Arrow.
No, I'm going to tell you, when you go play Coach Epps' team, you better be ready. If you take that ball in, you better pull up because they're going to be there for the charge.
Brisker takes that charge for him. And he's wide open down low on the block. They can't get it to him.
Nice ball. See, they're doing a good job of getting the big fella came out to the free throw line and took care of, swatted that stuff.
With the block right there. Add another notch on his belt for blocks, and he's just guarding the paint on the inside. But you're right, he came up to the free throw line to block that one. T.K. Barnett launches the three, no good as it rims out.
And they got the rebound.
Zavarius Beasley with the rebound back to Barnett. And he is a quick player. He played quarterback this past year for the Panthers, best athlete they had on the team. Stolen back by Williamson. Barnett's wide open for the three and drains it, hits it, as Murphy extends their lead to 4.
Very good ball movement by Murphy. They're really passing the ball. And I tell you what, they're not scared of that size by Williamson. They're driving in there and either finishing or pitching.
Austin gets it down low to Silas Evans. Evans shot no good. No touch shot, but rims out. Can't get the home bounce. Pritchett swings it over to Byron Jackson.
Right.
Nice pass. Waiting for it was Jabarish Jackson C.J. Brisker as he scored. Jackson's on the bench right now.
The football man has come in. They said real quick, Coach Epps saw that Silas was going to be getting that ball down there. He went for the football man.
Lead is 6 for the Panthers as we approach 1 minute left here in the first quarter.
Good man-to-man pressure.
Nice shot by Hawthorne Coleman for Williamson. Ball almost lost by the Panthers there. T.K. Barnett swings it to Pritchett. Pritchett takes the jumper. No good for him. Down low, cleaning it up, C.J. Brisker. And the lead is extended.
I know Coach
for
Epps,
the Panthers.
Coach Epps told me yesterday if he can get Brisker back, they haven't been healthy the whole year. He has not had his whole team for the whole year.
Checking in for Murphy here, number 4, Cordarius Dixon. And also checking in for Williamson, number 13, Mikael Bonner. Pritchett's going to go to the bench, and Cam Dickerson is going to come back in for Murphy. Wide open down low was Mikael Bonner. They got the ball in to Evans. He takes it outside and drops it back down low. Bonner's a 6'2" freshman. No surprise there, Coach Arrow. So many freshmen on this Williamson squad, 7 in total.
You only got to go up when you have that young of kids on your team.
Shot goes off, and that would have counted, did not go in. Murphy up by 4 to start the first quarter here for the MCPSS High School Basketball Game of the Week.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ayla, hi.
Oh, hi, Sierra. How are you?
Good, how are things?
Things couldn't be better.
What do you mean?
Well, I just started this new job as a school teacher with the Mobile County Public Schools, and it has been a life changer. Great benefits, the hours are great, and great students. Just overall, it's a great opportunity.
Oh, wow, that sounds great. I'm going to look into that.
You should.
For more information, visit mcpss.com/job opportunities.
Time to look at first quarter stats here. Coach Arrow, no one went to the free throw line in the first quarter, and only 1 3. Murphy made it. They attempted it and made it.
Well, the difference naturally is field goals, 5 for 11 and 4 for 7. But these two teams are really getting after it one-on-one. Definitely Williamson has the size, but Murphy, they're not backing down from him. They're taking that ball right to the hole.
Williamson has the size, but Murphy cleaning the glass. 5 rebounds to 1 over Williamson. So let's see what's going to happen here in the second quarter, starting with Murphy on top by 4.
Pausing there. I'm going to get in a little bit. I'm going to go over some of the teams. There's 10 teams in the area that are ranked or gotten points to be able to maybe get into the top 10 or top 20 in the near future.
Shot no good by John Austin. Williamson gets the rebound, can't get it back in. Murphy on the move here. They're going to kick it out. That's a 3 by Simmons. Shot no good. Rebounded by Cam Dickerson. Dickerson throws it away. It's going to be Williamson's ball after the turnover. John Austin in control, 5'11" freshman guard for the Lions.
2-2-1.
Right now, Silas Evans on the bench getting a break.
Murphy likes to play the 2-2-1. Coach Epps said that they'll do it, and they'll do it full court also.
Dump it down to McKill Bonner. Bonner drops it in for the easy bucket as the Williamson cuts the lead to 2.
You know, Silas got the ball and scored the very first time he touched the ball, and then he sort of didn't get it anymore. I think the big fellow will be working on him.
He's trying to. Ball tipped away by Williamson. Murphy jumps back on it. You can see Coach Hunter saying, where's the travel? Where's the travel? He's right in the front of Stephen Newhouse asking for the travel. But it's a tie up on the floor. It's going to remain with Murphy. Checking in for Williamson right there, Cam Lawrence, another freshman guard, 5'8", his height. The wet spot on the floor right there, they're going to clean up.
Mangum got to be careful of putting that ball on the ground and picking it up. He got double teamed.
Correct.
1-2-2 again. Nice pass.
They do it on the nice backdoor entry pass. Cam Dickerson lays it in off the glass. Easy bucket right there for Murphy.
Wasn't any pressure on the ball. When you don't have pressure on the ball, I don't care if you're playing zone or man, you give the person with the ball the opportunity to have vision. When you get all over them, get those hands moving, they have a hard time seeing the open people.
That's a 3 put up by Robert Brown, no good. And they're going to say a foul on the floor against Murphy down low. And we're going to get our first free throws of the ball game coming up here. No, coach, on the floor.
We'll see what kind of good out-of-bounds plays that they have. It'll have to be against the zone. And they might have, let's see. No, they're still in the zone. Wow.
Deontay Bush can't make the bucket.
Nice
Or
rebound
Williamson.
by Brisker.
They brought the big fella in right at the perfect time as he gets the rebound. He's wide open down low. They get the pass to him. I don't think he was ready for it, Coach Arrow. And he's going to get called for the travel. I mean, he was wide open. And Kenley Simmons fed him the ball, but he wasn't ready to eat. It's the funniest thing in the world.
Did you see him when he got it? Sort of gave a
Like, where'd
forearm
this come
shiver.
from? Yeah,
He
yeah.
gave a forearm shiver and then tried to score.
What do you want me to do with this thing? Like, score the rock, man. Score the rock. Pressure on Brown. Get it across the timeline. Sorry, that's Austin with it. They leave him open. Now back to Robert Brown. Get the senior on the ball, the 6'1" guard. Feeds it down low.
Nice baseline move. Got to finish that.
C.J. Brisker with the rebound.
Bonner,
Puts it
another
away.
freshman, made a nice move down there.
Yeah.
Didn't go.
T.K. Barnett's 3 is off. Nothing but glass right there. But we're going the other way with the foul.
You know, when
They
they
got
got
call that on C.J. Brisker.
when Murphy got beat the other night by Theodore, Brisker and Johnson didn't play. So, and they got beat 3 points.
They only lost by 3 to
Yeah.
Theodore, yeah, in an area contest. Their area record is 1-4 for the Panthers.
Now they've gone back to the 1-2-2 full court.
Bonner's shot can't go, gets his own rebound. I like the hustle. He never gave up, Coach Arrow.
No question about it. Oh. And he got down court and got the block shot.
And we're going to have a foul on the play.
Free throw.
I think they're going to call that one on Robert Brown.
I like Bonner's hustle. He made the bucket down at one end and got down the other and saved a layup. They didn't know where he was coming from.
Shot is good. Take a look at the replay right there. There's the foul committed by Williamson.
And Simmons makes a 1 for 2. So it was a good foul.
It was. This is the second. That ball hit the sideline. It is out. A turnover goes to Murphy. Panthers still up 3 as we approach the halfway point of the first half here.
It's going to be interesting to see if this intensity level stays. If they keep, both teams are keeping their kids fresh. So I think at the end of the game, there's going to be a very good ending with a lot of hustle.
And those were our first free throw attempt of the ball game just now by Murphy. No one had a foul shot attempted in the first quarter. Little entry pass right there to Caleb Connor. He can't finish. Bonner can't finish. They get the rebound.
Ball movement.
And drains it right there. Jarius Cross, that's a 3. As Williamson is within 1 point here, tying it up.
You know, Jarius is sort of a
Oh, we are tied after that.
Yeah, it's tied up. He's sort of an unsung hero. Cross is averaging 9 points and 8 rebounds a game.
T.K. Barnett with the ball, penetrates. Oh,
Very
good
nice.
dish right there to the big fella down low. Nice dime by T.K. Barnett.
Murphy is at their best when the ball is in the hands of TK.
They get it back to him. They're listening to you, Coach Arrow. Don't be surprised if he hits the 3. No, rims out. Nice rebound by Corian Hawthorne Coleman, but he's fouled on the play. That foul's going to be on Zavarius Beasley. His first foul, 15 foul called against Murphy. Checking back in, Silas Evans, the 6'8 sophomore, is going to come in for Williamson along with Jaden Mangrum as well for Murphy.
You know, all those rebounds that Bonner is getting, he's averaging 12 rebounds a game.
Averages 12 rebounds a game, yep. Right behind the big fella with 10 rebounds for Williamson. So Bonner hits
2-3 zone, nice pass.
Down low, easy lay-in for the 6'8" sophomore.
Well, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with as he gets older.
Kenley Simmons, quick bucket. Murphy answers. So now it's made bucket, made bucket. Got to make some defense to really, really take control of things right here.
21.
Just trading buckets won't get you anywhere.
No. 21-19. Murphy up with 2.5 minutes to go in the first half.
Caleb Connor was wide open, but he kicks it out. And nice shot right there by John Austin as he drains it. Austin, a 5'11" freshman. Murphy's going to try to answer right back, and they do as Zavarius Beasley drops it in.
And somebody missed an assignment because he couldn't have been in the opening.
And that was a 3 by Beasley, 24-21 is the score.
They're going in.
Feed it back down to Evans. His reverse, no good. Ball's going to be off of him as he tried to capture it, but he knocked it back out of bounds. Checking in, Cam Pritchett, the 5'9" junior for the Panthers. And Murphy holding their own, Coach Arrow. Looks like C.J. Brisker's coming back in as well, up 3 right now.
I was just going to say, watch for Brisker to come back in.
So 2 minutes left in the first half here of the contest. Very good matchup. And you said, Coach, it was probably going to even out as we got toward the half.
Yeah, these two teams are battling. They're very well equal, but they're different teams. They're shorter, quicker,
Right.
tall, good ball movement. See, they're flashing the post a lot more than that first game that we have. That middle is wide open. You've got to flash it from the backside.
Brisker shot no good. Williamson gets the rebound. Bonner's fighting for it, and he is fouled on the play. It looks like that foul is going to be assessed to Cam Pritchett.
Bonner at 6'3", averaging 12 rebounds a game. I tell you what, he gets a bunch just because of effort.
16 foul against Murphy. One more is going to place Williamson in the bonus. Let's see if Williamson can get into the 1-and-1 before the half. Down 3 right now.
Good pop out.
Silas Evans on the bench. So right now it's just Bonner and Corian Hawthorne Coleman. Shot no good for the Lions. Outlet pass goes down low. Murphy trying to salvage something. They throw it off of Hawthorne Coleman, but I believe his foot was on the baseline. Or no, timeout call.
Wonder what Silas Evans, he's only playing like 2 or 3 minutes at a time.
Yeah. Did you know that high school juniors and seniors are able to take college level classes, earn college credit, and save money on college costs, all while still in high school? Well, it's possible through the dual enrollment program. Interested students should check with their guidance counselor or log onto bishops.edu for more information about the dual enrollment program. 58.7 seconds remain here in the second quarter. Al Weedy, Coach Ronnie Arrow inside of the MCPSS Sports Central Studios. The action taking place at the Curtis Horton Sports Complex on the campus of Williamson High School. Interesting ball game, 24-21 is Murphy on top.
You know, Al, I don't know if we've brought this up before, but this studio at LaFleur High School is nice.
It is nice, yes sir.
They've done a really good job of, I'm sure that they have lessons in here too.
Murphy with the ball, going to bring it out, reset. Mangrum looking to set this offense up for the Panthers. All over to Cam Pritchett. Pritchett gives it to T.K. Barnett. Look at the scene, just taking his time. Like, well, you're not going to come out here. I'm just going to hold the ball. You can't do a 5-second call on me. And he's just working, milking the clock, Coach Arrow.
And remember some of the games that we've called. With this much time, there would be at least 4 more shots in 37 seconds.
So Murphy definitely waiting for the last shot here, on top by 3. Back over to Pritchett, back to Barnett. Let's see if Jackson's going to flash down low.
Somebody needs to flash that middle real quick.
All right, there's the shot. Pritchett can't control it. knocked out of bounds. Is going to be off of Williamson, off the hands of John Austin. So Pritchard's going to have to inbound it. 0.3 seconds. This is a catch and shoot. Shot no good. So the Panthers on top, 24-21. Interesting first half.
That was a catch and launch.
Catch and launch. We're going to take a break and come back and bring you more action here. At halftime, you're watching the MCPSS High School Basketball Game of the Week.
Mobile County Public Schools have endless options to prepare you to be college and career ready. The academies of Mobile County Public Schools are small learning communities that afford students in the 10th through the 12th grade the opportunity to participate in real-world, hands-on assignments connected to a specific career theme. Let's take a look at the signature academies offered at our 12 high schools in Mobile County Public Schools. The AP Capstone Academy at Baker High School houses a prestigious diploma program created by College Board, which is highly recognized by universities and colleges around the world. Along with 23 content-driven advanced placement courses, the 2 capstone courses develop student skills in research, analysis, evidence-based arguments, collaboration, writing, and presenting. Perfect for preparing students for continuing their academic careers in college and beyond. Ben C. Rain High School is home to the Signature Academy of Aviation and Aerospace. Students have the opportunity to learn about career and college opportunities available in aviation technology and aerospace engineering, including the opportunity to be part of a team building an actual airplane in the Academy's hangar. At Ben C. Rain High School, we are building the future of aviation, one student at a time. Blunt High School's Academy of Pre-Med, Medical, and Advanced Healthcare Careers is designed for students who would like to pursue a career in the fields of medicine, pharmacy, nursing, allied health technology, systems management, optometry, and dentistry. Foundation and skill-based courses prepare students for careers in health sciences through classroom instruction, laboratory experiences, and service-related activities in community convalescence and hospital facilities. Murphy High School is where excellence in academics meets tradition. Become part of the Panther legacy by joining the tradition of excelling through the Academy of International Baccalaureate and Early College. Students who enroll in this rigorous program will excel in their studies and personal growth. Past students have stated that participating in the Academy of International Baccalaureate prepared them to enter college. They also made lifelong friends and received individualized instruction. The Biomedical Academy at Mary G. Montgomery High School is a comprehensive overview of the biomedical industry. Graduates of the program are prepared to start work as an entry-level lab tech in most medical labs or to take on the demanding courses needed for certification in any medical field. Williamson High School's Academy of Maritime Engineering and Entrepreneurship is designed to expose students to a wide range of careers in the maritime industry, engineering, or the business world. The Maritime Academy helps students build skills in the welding, multi-craft, and electrical fields. Through the Engineering Academy, students gain experience with general engineering design and application, readying them for in-demand post-secondary engineering programs. The Entrepreneurship Academy provides students with the knowledge and skills necessary for economic success in the 21st century. Williamson's motto is Great Expectations in Pursuit of Excellence. They strive to build students' character and prepare them for tomorrow by providing them with unique educational training. The Academy of Coastal Studies at Bryant High School provides 5 pathways for students to empower themselves with the knowledge and skills needed to protect and preserve the environment and the livelihood of the beautiful Gulf Coast. Students may choose from coastal environmental studies, agri-science, fisheries management and aquaculture, maritime and industrial technologies, and recreation, travel, and tourism. Because of the close connection between the pathways, students have the option to take courses in multiple pathways, providing an even wider base for career or collegiate opportunities. The John L. LaFleur Magnet High School Academy of Law, Arts, and Health Services has been designed to combine a college preparatory and technical curriculum with a career theme. Our students have the opportunity to explore different pathways through networking and hands-on engagement within their career fields of interest. The Academy of Advanced Information Technology at Viger High School provides entry-level experience in programming and software development, networking systems, and active multimedia in a multi-user computing environment. The Academy prepares students with real-world experience for in-demand employment opportunities in an ever-changing world. Davidson High School is the home of two signature academies, the Engineering Pathways Integrated Curriculum, or EPIC, and the International Baccalaureate Diploma Program, or IB. The IB Diploma Program is a specialized curriculum which emphasizes both breadth and depth of knowledge by focusing on higher order thinking and communicating the knowledge gained in each of the core areas, foreign language and an art. EPIC is a specialized math and science curriculum that prepares students for post-secondary college and careers in one of its three pathways: engineering, biomedical, or computer science. We would love for you to come see the Davidson difference for yourself. Theodore High School's Academy of Industry and Engineering strives to develop young people who are college and career ready after high school. The programs boost opportunities for students to excel in a career by giving them advantageous skill sets while developing connections through local business partners. Citronelle High School hosts the Academy of Manufacturing, offering experience in the field of manufacturing through opportunities such as dual enrollment in the welding program at Bishop State Community College and internships with multiple local companies throughout the school year. Companies looking to hire skilled workers, such as students trained in the Academy of Manufacturing. There is a world of opportunity awaiting students through signature academies. Which academy will you choose?
If you're looking for fun, fashionable, and affordable jewelry, it's here. It's Paparazzi. We have a variety of colors and styles of bracelets, rings, necklaces, and earrings for all occasions and for every event. New styles are added daily, which means you are always up to date with the latest fashion. For that genuine bling, join me, Charmaine Watson, the real jewelry lady, on Facebook Live Sunday through Thursday at 7 p.m. It's cute, it's fun, it's fashion, it's $5, it's Paparazzi.
It's time for second half action between Murphy and Williamson for the MCPSS High School basketball game of the week. Before that happens, let's take a look at first half statistics and see what the story says, Coach Arrow.
Yeah, the turnover, this has been a well-played game. The turnovers are about the same, 8 apiece, maybe 9 apiece, but the field goal percentage, and when you're 3 points ahead, I thought that Murphy did a good job of taking time off the clock, even though they didn't get a good shot at the end of it. They didn't give Williamson a chance to go down and
Did
score.
not. Williamson has come back and started cleaning the glass, 13 rebounds to 9 over the Panthers. But Murphy basically is on top by 1 3-pointer, up 3, 24-21. A very, very tightly contested first half. Let's see what the second half is going to have in store for us.
I thought
tonight.
one of the better moves was when Murphy put Brisker in and took care of Silas Evans, size-wise.
You're right about that. And Evans kind of went silent. He wasn't on the floor for the last 2 possessions for Williamson, I noticed as well. So Coach Hunter put him on the bench. He has no fouls tonight, so we're going to see what strategies are going to be employed here in the second half between these two coaches, Coach Epps and Coach Chambay Hunter.
They need Silas Evans. They need him perking up his motor. And he's young. And once he finds a motor, he's going to be a really good player.
Kid is 6'8". He can still grow some more. They go to him early. He puts the shot up. Stephen Newhouse says the foul is on the floor.
He's got a nice shot. He's strong for his age and strong for his size.
So just like in the first quarter, first possession, Murphy gets a foul. This time it's not offensive, but it's a defensive foul.
it's going to be interesting to see if they front Silas. See, they got him pushed all the way out to the free throw line. He got to get down there.
Hawthorne Coleman, he needs to get out of the lane before 3 seconds. Look at Silas putting in work on Jaboris Jackson. Easy bucket for the 6'8" sophomore.
Yeah, I see Brisker going back on him real quick. That's the way the game started. You were right.
Hear that?
Nice help in the seam.
Simmons swings it over to Dickerson. Dickerson kicks it back out. Penetrating, no good. TK Barnett, he is fouled as he enters the lane.
I think that was on Evans.
I believe it may have been. Let's see who the official is going to designate. They're going to say on number 5, Jarius Cross. That'll be Cross's second foul. First team foul against Williamson here in the second half. And Murphy goes to the free throw line. Barnett shooting 2, misses the first.
He's shooting 72% from the free throw line.
Missed that first one. Let's see if he drops in the second for the Panthers.
Let's see how physical Silas is. He can't.
It's the roll.
Nice trap by Murphy.
And Williamson breaks it with ease, Coach Aaron.
They did.
Feeding it back down to Evans.
Yeah, that's too easy.
Maybe Coach Hunter said, look, while we had a size advantage, let's work it. Back-to-back buckets for the big fella.
You know, when you're small like that, and trust me, I'm not trying to coach and tell coaches what to do, but when you're small like that and you're guarding big, you've got to front and help from the backside, because they're going to go into Silas or whoever's there with that size difference.
That's back-to-back fouls on Jarius Cross. As TK Barnett is fouled as he's going into the paint, and Cross is going to have to sit down. I believe that's his third foul.
Bonner coming in for rebounding purposes and
Another
scoring
freshman.
purposes.
Mangum kicks it over. Dickerson kicks it over to TK Barnett.
Whoa.
He takes it back out to reset the offense. Back over to Dickerson. He penetrates and kicks. That's a 3. It's no good. Nice rebound right there by Murphy. But fouled as he's going up for the basket.
I tell you, Williamson's future is bright with the kids that are freshmen and sophomore. Silas is just a sophomore.
So Coach Arrow, just within nearly 2 minutes of the third quarter, Williamson has already equaled their foul tally in the first half of 3 fouls. They have 3 already. So this second half is going to be interesting. They're going to have to calm down on the fouls if they want to really get things going here.
A lot of that has to do, Al, because of the size. They're going to have to take some chances to be able to get the ball, and especially if they continue to guard from behind inside and the ball goes inside, they're pretty much going to foul every time.
Traveling called against Cam Dickerson. Easy turnover right there. They give the ball back to Williamson. Zavarius Beasley is going to check back in for Murphy here. And we're tied 25-25. Al Wheaton, Coach Ronnie Arrow on the call inside the MCPSS Sports Central Studios. That 3 was off. And on the run is Murphy.
Nice block.
Traveling.
But
Evans won't get the credit for the block because it was a travel, Coach Harold. Look at the replay here.
That's called intimidation, because he saw Silas coming over getting ready to block that thing.
In tennis, we call it an unforced error.
Unforced area, okay. That's politer.
That's politer term.
Y'all are politer than basketball.
3-on-2 opportunity.
Nice break.
Dickerson goes back, but no, interrupted by Robert Brown. Robert Brown on the fast break opportunity. The Euro step and lays it in.
There's a lot of kids using that Euro step.
It's our first Euro call tonight,
Hey,
Coach Harold.
yeah, it is. We're
on the back half of the game.
in our classroom with our skill lessons that we do. We're teaching the 6th, 7th, and 8th graders the Euro.
Okay. TK Barnett lays it in. Nice finger roll action right there by Barnett. As Murphy and Williamson basically trading buckets right here. They break the press.
You can't stop. You got to bring it in and reverse the ball quick. Not give them a chance to rotate out of that trap.
Hawthorne Coleman almost had a double dribble, but he got control. Shoots that three, no good. Down
Nice
low.
rebound.
Bonner just kind of pushes Barnett out of the way. He was not called for the foul, but Bonner 6'2". Barnett is only 5'10".
There is a reason why Bonner averages 12 rebounds a game.
You can see
He is very physical. If Silas gets to be like that, wow, what a player he's going to be.
Brisker hands it off to TK Barnett. Comes back, sets the screen. Barnett rolls off, swings it over, and they drop it in for threes. Zavarius Beasley. He shoots 60% from the three.
Tell you what, we got us a nice game.
Murphy up by 3 right now.
Murphy back in 2-3 zone.
And Williamson goes back to what they do, but no, the ball does not drop in for Silas Evans. Nice quick hands right there by John Austin to put him up.
Another
Cut off the
turnover.
passing lane.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's starting to be more and more turnovers.
And he's going to go in for it. That's a charge. You got a bit selfish there, Coach Arrow. Picked up his second foul.
Another turnover.
And Brisker takes another charge tonight for the Murphy Panthers.
I like that kid. Bonner. Both these teams have got some nice young players coming up.
Mangum with the ball, swings it over to Brian Jackson.
Good
Murphy
ball
running
movement.
their offense.
Coach said that they'll run 5 out.
TK Barnett launches one from Carlin Street, no good. Rebounded by Williamson. Look at Hawthorne Coleman. Swings it over, no good. Bonner had the rebound, but it was ripped out by Zavarius Beasley. He stole the moon pie from him and put it in his bag. Easy call right there as Robert Brown put a little too much body on the Murphy Panther and Jaden Ingram, so he's going to be whistled for the foul.
You're getting in Mardi Gras mode.
Oh, yeah, Coach. It kicked off last weekend down at Dauphin Island. They get another parade this weekend on the island, and then all the action moves to Mobile next weekend. 3 weeks of revelry headed your way in the Port City coming up for Mardi Gras season. You know, it always happens, you know, the dates change based on the calendar, but around the time basketball starts wrapping up, Mardi Gras kind of kicks in, so you kind of always have that blend here going on. So it's going to be interesting next week, Coach. The fact Mardi Gras kicks off in the Senior Bowls next week. So it's going to be a nice weekend in Mobile next weekend. It really will be.
I think it was like that last year, too. Didn't the football teams be able to go to Mardi Gras? I might be wrong.
Yeah, they're just gonna be nice. You're gonna have parades and a big concert downtown, and then get the Senior Bowl on Saturday, and the parade that night and that afternoon as well. So it'll be a nice big weekend next week. So it'll be a foul on the play against Williamson. That's a 15 foul. Sends Mangum to the line. He shoots 51%. Misses the first. So that means he's guaranteed to make this one, right, Coach Aaron? We're going to find out in a second.
No.
Proves us wrong, but Murphy gets the rebound. Matter of fact, Mangum gets his own rebound.
Yeah. Good hustle.
Jackson tries to penetrate, kicks it off to Cordarius Dixon. Dixon's going to pull it out as he is at a height disadvantage against Bonner. Penetrates in. A lot of trees down there, Coach Aaron. A lot of trees. Foul on the play.
It all started with fast movement of the ball in reverse out front and then penetrating to the middle. You can't just, I used to call it playing perimeter basketball, just pass the ball around the horn. You don't put any pressure on the defense when you do that.
So at the 156 mark of the third quarter, Williamson has put Murphy into the bonus already, Coach. That was their 17th foul.
Brisker taking his time, missed the first one. He definitely wants to make this one.
And drops it in. Panthers 2 for 6 from the line here in the second quarter. And they have the only free throw attempts of the ball game. Williamson has not been to the free throw line, Coach Arrow.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Going back down to Evans. I think they may have got him on the Cupid shuffle.
I think so.
Because he did not put that ball on the floor, but his feet were moving, Coach Arrow.
That play right there shows what the big fella's got to work on. In a year from now, he should be catching that and tearing the rim down.
Absolutely, absolutely. At 6'8", absolutely should be doing it.
I like him. If he'll go to work and have a good summer, weights and working on his moves, he's got 2 years of really good basketball in him.
Good ball movement right here by Murphy. Under 90 seconds.
Is that Euro?
Brian Jackson slashes in, loses control of it. It's called a Euro no-go. And Williamson gets the ball. Down 4 points here in the third quarter. They started the quarter off down 3.
Nice move.
Another foul on the floor. Basket does not count. Hawthorne Coleman upset. He wants the bucket, Coach Harrell.
That was a
Darius
great move.
Dixon gets the foul. It was. So that's what, as we say in the business, that'll go to the editing room floor. That highlight won't be shown. We'll have a do-over here. Back down to Evans.
Ooh, that should have been and one.
That's his third shot in a row he has missed, but Bonner had his back as he drops it in. You talked about him earlier, averaging 12 rebounds a game, got that rebound and put it back in.
He's got that knack of always being around the ball.
Right.
Always being around the ball, which is a good knack.
Under 1 minute here. Lead is 2 for Murphy. Looking for a bucket before the fourth quarter starts. Taking their time. Jackson swings it back out to Simmons. Behind the back pass almost got away.
Boy, Murphy, they are really small right now.
Very active.
Really small.
Look at the height, just right there, that shot. Look at the height on the floor for Williamson. They have 3 players over 6'4" on the floor right now. Ball goes out of bounds. Traveling called against Murphy, so it looks like Williamson possibly will get the last shot. They could tie it or take the lead with a 3, Coach Harold.
That was intimidation again by the big kids underneath there.
17.9 seconds. Here we go. Murphy with the full court press.
Oh my gosh.
And Williamson squanders. No, they get it back. Almost squandered away the opportunity. Driving in, shot no good. And Hawthorne Coleman thought he was in the air, but they're going to say he was on the baseline. So Williamson does squander that opportunity. They had a chance, Coach Arrow, to have the chance at the last shot of the third quarter.
You know, here at the end of the half, just real quick, some basketball rankings here in the state. Baker's number 2 in 7A. Cottage Hill, 2A, they're number 2. And Fairhope's number 5 in 7A. McGill, number 3 in 6A. Girls, Davidson's number 6. Foley's number 7.
All right, at the end of 3, Murphy's on top by 2, 31-29. Fourth quarter action coming up next.
Part of the experience of going to the Mobile Museum of Art is that it's there for everyone.
Art is there to inspire, to give you other perspectives, and to make you think outside of yourself.
The museum offers a critical service to the culture of the community.
It's providing the opportunity to have eyes open.
The MCPSS Signature Academies are preparing students to be both college and career ready. This program allows students the opportunity to participate in real-world hands-on assignments connected to a specific career theme. To find out more, visit academiesofmobile.com and learn more about the Signature Academies. Murphy on top by 2, 31-29 as we go into the last quarter. And Coach Arrow Williamson has placed Murphy into the bonus already.
Yeah, this has been a really good game, back and forth, good effort on both teams. You got size against quickness. Right now, quickness is winning over size. Not by much though, 2 points.
TK Barnett with the ball, passes over to Simmons. Thought about the shot. Javarius Beasley kicks it back to Barnett. His shot no good. And Williamson comes away with the rebound. Easy lay-in right there for Jarius Cross.
Coast to coast.
The steal and score.
Tell you what, Murphy's really doing a nice job of ball exchange on the backside and penetrating. You know, there's a lot of times you just exchange the ball from side to side to side. You got to penetrate.
That foul called on Silas Evans, his first foul. So 2 shots coming up here for Cam Dickerson, 53% shooter from the free throw line.
Oh, get in there.
And it gets in there.
Doesn't put pressure on him for this one. He's made it one. Oh, free throws. Drive you crazy.
Drain them both for the Panthers.
That's dry. Oh, and it came out.
Put back, but fouled on the play is Mikael Bonner.
Corian Hawthorne took that thing from the wing all the way in. There wasn't any back rotation on defense, which surprised me, but they ran around and came out.
I'll call that one on Zavarius Beasley. His second foul. Only the 3rd team foul against Murphy. Heading to the line to shoot, Mikael Bonner.
Well, there's nothing better than watching and observing and calling 2 good teams going at one another.
And as we said earlier, Coach Era, these are the first free throw attempts for Williamson of the ball game. Bonner misses both of them.
The officials must have dates. They don't want to call any fouls. Get out of here early.
Loose ball, still alive. And it's going to remain with Williamson.
I was glad to see Evans came out of the position he was in to go get that rebound, got a hand on it. Nice
They
step
go down
in.
to Evans and look at the quick hands of TK Barnett. They get in his face. And they're going to get Evans with the push. His second foul. So he has 2, Coach Arrow.
He had inside position. He's just got to get strong enough to come up with that thing. I don't know about the foul, but if he would have caught it, he wouldn't have had to worry about the foul.
19 foul against Williamson. So the next foul will place Murphy into the double bonus. The rest of the ball game as TK Barnett goes to the line, shoots 72%. 1 for 2 from the line so far tonight, and misses that one.
Boy, he's having an off game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're going. Looks like Murphy. We've already talked about Murphy got beat by 3 points in a close game against Theodore. This one might come down to 2 or 3 points either way too.
Look at Evans working it down low, kept the ball up high so they can't take it from him. TK Barnett gonna put the pressure and run it down. Kicks it over to Dickerson. Cam Dickerson still with the ball.
Williamson in a 2-3 zone. Inside to out.
Back out to Dickerson. They swing it over.
The ball's been on one side too long. There you go. Reverse it on over here on
TK
that
Barnett
baseline.
said, all right, let's reset things. Mangrum waiting for it. Mangrum gets it.
Good discipline.
Simmons pops out. A lot of movement without the ball for the Panthers. Taking their time. Ball game tied, looking for the high percentage shot. Dickerson puts it up, no good. Rebounded by C.J. Brisker down low. The big fella gets it to drop in.
He looked like after he did that, he flexed. Nice
Panthers
rebound.
up by 2 once again.
Go 1-2-2 zone.
Oh, they
High,
work
low.
it down low to
Very
Silas
nice.
Evans. Now back-to-back buckets for the big fella. He has 2 fouls. Got to be careful not to pick up the third here. Approaching 5 minutes. A very good ball game, as we suspected, Coach Arrow. 2 teams that are very young. Only 2 seniors for each of these squads tonight. Rebounded by Hawthorne Coleman. Strong rebound for the Lions.
We appreciate everybody tuning in. If you can't go to these local games, you can come right here with us and watch, listen to us, and try and do y'all a good job of saying what's going on.
Evans got a bit lazy right there. Got called on the walk. Turns it over to Murphy. Williamson has regained the lead. I'm sorry, we're still tied 35-35.
That's what you call youth. You know, he'll go power up, good high-low, and all of a sudden he'll make a mental error. Just I think that was just because of youth. The more he plays, the more that one's going to come automatic.
But I'm with you, Coach. He's got to get just a bit more aggressive. And learn how to work his size. Hawthorne Coleman looked like he thought about trying to dunk it, but I think he was too close to execute that. But he gets the lay-in, and now the Lions on top, 37-35. Very good ball game here, approaching the halfway. Nice steal by Hawthorne Coleman.
Traveled.
He dunked that one, but Coach, that was the NBA travel. I saw it too.
I can't believe they didn't call that.
They did not call it, but they called the timeout. But yes, Coach, that's the epitome of an NBA travel right there.
I hate to see that, especially if it's a close game.
Yeah, at the level
at
like
the
this.
end.
But he got the dunk. Look at Coach Hunter talking to him.
You were right. That one
that
wouldn't have been close.
If Charles, if you can bring that one back, he took a few steps, Coach Arrow. Coach Arrow, I don't
They
want to see
might
it
have
again.
called traveling in the NBA with that one. Maybe. We might need a 4th official.
But Hawthorne Coleman throws it down for the Lions as we're here just kind of laughing it up in the MCPSS Sports Central. But I will say this, momentum right there in the favor of Williamson. And next week, it's our last contest of the season, Viger at MGM. Make sure you join us 6 p.m. The girls are going to tip off, and the boys tip off at 7:30. The regular season wraps up next week, Coach Arrow, so we're going to wrap up as well. So that should be an interesting contest with Viger and MGM.
It's been an interesting year. It's been a fun year. Appreciate working with you. But the last game should be another good game for us.
It'll be the crowd excited there inside of the Curtis Horton Sports Complex as the Lions have grabbed the momentum and taken a 4-point lead. Back-to-back steal and scores for Hawthorne Coleman and the Williamson Lions.
You know, you tell kids as a coach, if you'll just play hard, if you'll just get out there and give effort. Those 2 layups that Hawthorne just got, effort. Those win ball games for you.
Just got a text from my good best friend out in Houston, Texas, watching us. Coach, he said, definitely a travel.
Hey, if he's from Texas, or from Houston, he's got to be a good guy.
Definitely. Oh, yeah, my buddy Mark the Shark checking us out tonight. Oh, thrown away by Williamson, but saved at the last moment by the Lions. Johnny on the spot for the Lions, Mikael Bonner. Down low to Evans. No, overthrew the big man.
The big fella got to go after that one, at least try to go.
That's that hustle you're talking about, Coach Arrow.
Yeah.
TK Barnett with the head fake, drops in the 15-footer, bam! The quarterback for the Panthers this past season shows his leadership ability, brings them within 2.
Yeah, he's as he goes, so goes Murphy.
I agree.
You know, he brings instant credibility to speed, to all the things that you need to be a good player. Nice shot.
Easy jumper right there from Mikael Bonner. As the Williamson Lions continue to be in the lead right here, keeping the pressure on Murphy. We're under 3 minutes.
1-2-2 zone. by Williamson, see if that works, if they get a good shot.
Murphy penetrates, throw it down low. C.J. Brisker can't handle it. T.K. Barnett with the ball. They kick it back out. Good ball movement for the Panthers. They get the three up, no good. They all collapse down low. It pays off as Brisker gets the easy put-back-in bucket.
He takes up so much room that if the ball's even close to him, he comes up with it.
Yeah, he's a wide body coach. He is.
There's some really good young kids on both these teams. Look forward to in the next few years.
The lead is 2 for the Lions.
Oh.
Evans just throws up the prayer and it drops in. No foul, but a timeout called after that one. Wow, the young fella had no movement. Just threw it up,
Just
coach.
threw it up there. Christmas came late.
Once again, don't forget, join us a week from today. It'll be our last broadcast of the season. Viger and MGM going at it for the MCPSS high school basketball game of the week next Thursday. So definitely enjoying this one right here as the Panthers had cut it to 2 once again, but the prayer right there by the big fella drops in for Williamson and the lead back to 4. Nice contest we have here, Coach Aaron.
Yeah, we do. It's going to be interesting. Last minute, 52 seconds. Who wants to win? With
Right.
4-point swing, one way or the other. You get a couple steals, one way or the other, you can win this game.
Murphy only has one player with 2 fouls. That's Zavarius Beasley. Williamson has John Austin with 2, Robert Brown with 2, Jarius Cross with 3, and the big fella Silas Evans has 2 as well. They've yet to put Murphy in the double bonus, still sitting at 19 fouls. So very important for the Lions not to commit another foul, because after that point, Murphy will go to the line to shoot 2 every time. So let's see what the call is going to be here for Murphy. Down 4 with 1:52 to play.
You know, if it holds to this score, which who knows if it will or not, it's the same thing what Coach was talking about. The size has hurt them.
Hawthorne Coleman almost went for the steal from T.K. Barnett. Foul on the play, but that's going to be an offensive foul against T.K. Barnett, his first one, but at an inopportune time, Coach Arrow.
Big time opportunity there with a charge.
And a timeout has been called on the floor. And this is going to be a full timeout, I believe, called by Coach Epps. The play backfired with that offensive foul against Barnett. Not the time to pick that one up.
No, with 1:37 seconds left, 43-39, 4-point game. It's going to be interesting to see when they come down now and get the ball. They're going to have to do some things.
See what play Coach Epps is going to draw up. I'm pretty sure they're going to be full court defense coming out of this, trying to force a turnover, get a steal in the easy bucket, and put pressure back on Williams.
And it's too early. They don't have to start fouling right now.
No.
They just got to play solid defense and get the ball back.
And for Murphy, they have plenty of fouls to give right now, Coach.
Yeah.
They can give 3 before putting Williamson into the 1-and-1. Good shot of Coach Sean Bay Hunter right there, the head coach of the Williamson boys. They won the state tournament back in 2020, Coach, right before the pandemic kicked off. They have a state championship down
Got
there
a
for the
state
Williamson
championship,
Lions.
yes. He was Coastal Coach of the Year twice, Coach Hunter.
All right, here we go. 1:37 left in the game. Let's see what Murphy's drawing. Oh, errant pass. The Panthers benefit with the turnover. T.K. Barnett is going to launch it and drains it.
A 3.
Big time 3.
Plenty
by
of
Barnett.
time, both teams.
Panthers down 1. Can the Lions stay composed here?
That's a costly turnover.
Got to get it across the timeline. They do.
Oh, had a chance
Brown
to take
kicks
a
it
charge.
off. This is something we talked about in the last game. Up by 1, no need to force a bucket. No shot clock in high school basketball, but traveling on Hawthorne Coleman, he is called for the walk. Here's a shot at that three from T.K. Barnett. He definitely launched that one from Carlin Street,
Yeah,
Coach
he
Harold.
did. He
Wow.
did do that. Players, when it's money time, when it's cream comes to the top, they deliver.
One possession ball game here. The Panthers could take the lead with the bucket. Under 1 minute.
Plenty of
They
time.
have not given up. They have clawed and stayed in this ball game. Jackson swings it back to Barnett. That one is somewhat tipped and off. And going to the hole, Robert Brown. Of course, Murphy asking for the offensive foul, but they're not going to be given to him. That's going to be a blocking foul against the Panthers.
You know, in that type of situation, I would have much rather. I know it's tough. You see that goal, you want it, but they're ahead. All they got to do is pull the ball out and take some more seconds off
Eat some
the
clock, Coach. We talked about it in the last game. Eat some clock. Going to the line to shoot is Robert Brown. Shoots 60% from the line. Misses the first. Keep in mind, that is the third free throw attempt of the entire ball game for Williamson, and they have made only one free throw. So 1 out of 2 from the line right there for Brown.
35 seconds left to go in the game.
Lions up 2.
Need some ball movement. Need to get some ball movement.
That's a kick ball off of Silas Evans. As they were trying to get it into the big fella from Murphy, C.J. Brisker, the 6'4" junior.
And you really don't need a three. Just go for the tie and play some good defense. Penetrate.
Cam Dickerson penetrating, gets into the lane, drops it
is.
in. Let's see if Shumbay Hunter is going to call a timeout. No, Andre Epps beats him to the opportunity. He calls the timeout as we are tied at 44.
Nice penetrate. Strong finish.
Dickerson, the 6-foot senior, took control of the leadership. The only other senior on the squad for them is T.K. Barnett, the senior guard. So we're tied at 44, 17.3 seconds remaining. Coach, what play do you draw up right here for Williams?
Well, first of all, you want to be able to get the ball. Just do, I'm sure that they've practiced last second shots at this time. They need to execute those, call, and not freelance. You know, just get out there and dribble around. You know, both bunches, there's 17 seconds to go. You have plenty of time. Strong defense, good offense, patient offense.
Looks like another timeout has been called, I believe, this one by Coach Hunter. But Williamson will have to go the full length of the court. They weren't able to advance the ball in and call timeout and get it on the home side. So defense is going to be employed by Murphy to get the steal and try to get a bucket. We just saw it happen on Williamson's previous possession.
No question about it. It's going to be interesting to see if when Murphy gets the ball back, if they call timeout or if they just take it.
Robert Brown is going to inbounds the ball for Williamson.
Watch it run out. Come to the ball.
Clock is ticking. Brown puts up the shot. No good.
Nice rebound.
Murphy gets the rebound.
Nice
And
rebound.
we're going to have overtime.
C.J. Brisker went up and got that rascal. Very nice.
Well, correction, our camera was blocked. There appears to be 5.4 seconds left on the clock. At the most inopportune time, someone blocked
That's what I was talking about.
my time clock camera, Coach Harold.
Timing is everything.
Timing is everything.
You know, like I was saying, it was going to be interesting if they called a timeout or if they were just going to let them take it the length of the court and try and beat them down the court. He took the timeout. Let's see what they draw up. Again, they've probably got plays drawn up, 1 or 2 plays for this type of situation.
We have seen T.K. Barnett launch a 3 within this past minute to bring this game to a tie. And let's see what's going to be drawn up here for Murphy and Williamson, as we're tied at 44-44.
Well, let's see what they're going to execute. And
Lions setting up their defense here.
Williamson has to be careful. They want to put pressure, they can't foul.
Three seconds, two.
A
and
floater.
the bucket goes in. The floater by Zavarius Beasley at the buzzer. It was a buzzer beater. And the officials are saying that is the ball game. 46-44. The Panthers get the win.
What a great game.
Wow.
You know,
The floater by the freshman. And that's been the theme of this ball game tonight, Coach Arrow. The freshman. And look at the impact the young man had with the win. Williamson upset. They haven't even changed the score in the gymnasium, Coach Arrow. It still says 44-44.
They probably thought it was going to be an overtime.
Wow, what a shot by Zavarius Beasley as he hits it at the buzzer for Murphy to get the win. My, what a game, Coach Arrow.
Really good game, and give credit to Murphy. They spread that court, made one or two passes and drove, got a little floater, but in spreading the court like they did, they were able to make that happen.
And they did not crack under pressure. They passed, found open man. He took the floater. Let's take a look at the final statistics for this ball game between Murphy and Williamson. We'll get those up, and it'll tell the story for you right there. 3-pointers, 5 for 12 for the Panthers tonight. That is huge. And look at the free throw disparity, Coach Arrow.
Yeah.
For Murphy and Williamson, 1 for 4 from. That's the entire game.
That's the entire game.
Wow.
And you know that's interesting. And Williamson, it was at Williamson.
They won the glass too, 22-17.
So, hey, great game. Good for all the ones that joined us tonight, listening to us. We appreciate it, but more than anything else, promoting high school basketball in the area.
Let's do that right now. Next Thursday, join us for our final broadcast of the season. It'll be Viger at MGM Girls Tip-Off at 6, and the boys will follow. For Coach Ronnie Arrow, statisticians Matt Moore and China Powell, our engineer Fran Conaway, executive producer Quentin Howard, and director Wade Ford, thank you for joining us for another MCPSS High School Basketball Game of the Week. Have yourself a great night.